Their story on the Eastern Shore.
This is a follow-up to a story we first told you about Friday night here on Fox 10 News at 9. Daphne veteran Robert Huber died Friday night.
He was beaten and robbed inside his home in Daphne in March. The community pulled together, raised money, remodeled parts of his home to make it accessible for him.
We caught up with the veteran after he was released from rehab.
I really appreciate it a lot, more so than a lot of people realize.
And what's the first thing you want to do now that you're back home?
Drinking beer.
Today, Fox 10 News has learned police named 2 persons of interest in connection to that violent home invasion.
Fox 10 News Baldwin County reporter Will Robinson Smith has been tracking the developments for you all day.
It's been just over 2 months since veteran Robert Huber was burglarized in his Daphne home, and now we're getting a look at 2 persons of interest in the case.
About 3 weeks after the initial report came in, we got some information from a couple of anonymous callers relating to Mr. Johnson and Mr. Safford.
Melvin Safford was arrested last month by Daphne police on an unrelated felony theft charge and is still being held on a $5,000 bond. The other person of interest is this man, Joseph James Johnson, or JoJo. And while he may not be behind bars, he's no stranger to the law. He has prior arrests for criminal mischief and marine violations.
We're still trying to get more information related to Mr. Johnson. You know, obviously he's not in custody and he's not been charged at this point, but you know, we came to a decision to release his information today. So,
Detective Jason Vinoy hopes the public can offer some more insight into the man he says used to work with Huber years ago tending his lawn. Meanwhile, Chaplain Tony Dickey and Huber's family have been busy preparing a military burial for Huber on Wednesday.
The Air Force will be doing the honor guard. The Patriot Riders will be there honoring him as well, and many of the other veterans organizations, the VFW, the Marine Corps League, all of these guys are going to be there and to pay honor to Mr. Huber.
Dickey invites the community to come out for the event to honor a man who was truly touched by all the community support he had.
He saw all that was going on, and he just could not really believe that many people out there cared so much about him. And that's great to know, knowing he passed away, knowing that people cared about him and the community cared about him.
In Daphne, Will Robinson Smith, Fox 10 News.
Details about Huber's cause of death haven't been released by the district attorney's office.